Hello, everyone, and welcome to the recap of the 2018 recruiting class for Northwood University football. I'm Travis McCurdy, joined by the head coach, Leonard Haynes. And Coach Haynes, another big year recruiting. Recruiting class is in. It's pretty big, pretty solid. You must be excited how things went.
Yeah, very excited how this recruiting class rounded out, Travis. It was a lot of work put in by our assistant coaches. We did a lot of homework on these guys, vetted these guys, and the talent was there, of course. And the biggest thing is we wanted to recruit character, and I think we got some pretty good football players on top of it.
For you guys, the recruiting process never really stops, but as of right now, 37 names on the list. And the first thing that struck me about it was it's not that there's any specific position. It's not like there's 10 this position. There's a lot of balance. You've filled a lot of needs in a lot of different positions.
Yeah, our key thing was we needed everything. So, I mean, from long snapper to punter, you name it, we got everything in between, and that's definitely what we wound up doing. So we fulfilled our goals, and again, they're good football players at the end of the day, and I think we all set now going forward.
Yeah, usually you see, like, I think the most you have in any position is 6 or 7 out of the 37, so that says a lot. But I know you were saying you wanted everything, but was there one position you really wanted to hammer home in particular to start with?
Yeah, there were a couple actually. Inside linebacker, just to create some more depth there. You know, we kind of struggled in the last recruiting cycle in terms of inside backers, so we focused on that a little bit more so than in past years. So we're able to get a few good kids there. Defensive end, losing Charles Williams and a host of other guys, we wanted to make sure we filled that. Retool that slot, and so we'll see in a couple of years, I guess, if we did well.
And looking at the list, of course, most of the names are from Michigan, which is pretty common this time of year. But you guys have already got, I believe, 4 kids from Florida signed, and that's usually the Florida kids come later in the process. This year, you're a little bit more ahead of the game in Florida.
Well, recruiting process, as you know, is sped up, and so now we need to get down to Florida a little bit sooner before we hit the fairs, and if we even need to hit the fairs at times now. But we're able to really strike it at the end. We struck gold, we believe, with those 4 kids coming from Florida, and also we added a kid from Alabama. That's kind of new ground for us, new territory for us, and so we're able to pull a kid up from Alabama, man. So that was good to see.
And I know throughout the process I've been talking to you and to EJ and some of the coaches about how recruiting had been going, and you mentioned recruiting has really sped up, and this year you guys probably had more early verbal commitments than you've had in the history of the program.
Yeah, we usually, at that final hour, we're waiting for guys to say if they're coming to Northwood or not. But again, with the speed of the recruiting process right now, Division I early signing period, that definitely helps. It clears up a lot of things, and so I think kids kind of know now where they're going to fall a little bit sooner rather than later. So that's definitely helped all the Division IIs, in my opinion. And so now at the end of the day, we can start to hone in on the kids we really want and the kids that really want to be here and part of Northwood.
Having this many early kids and having signed this many kids, I know it's going to change the recruiting process going forward the rest of the year, but I'm sure you guys are still looking to fill a few pieces here or there.
Yeah, probably just 1 or 2 spots. That's about it, and we're pretty much done. We're still looking for kind of a secondary guy in a way, free safety type, and then we can always use another big man. I don't think you can ever get enough big men, and so at the end of the day, those probably the 2 positions that we may be looking for.
Well, coming off a 7-4 year, one of the breakout team of the year according to Hero Sports and Division II football, and having a signing class I know you're real excited about, you must be really happy with the direction the program's heading right now.
Yeah, our young men, our coaches have done a great job at basically changing this culture and getting it going in the right direction. And, hey, we're not a finished product yet. We understand that, and our guys are constantly working to get better, and I'm constantly trying to find ways to get us better and keep us, and to have sustainable success. And that's what it's all about, having sustainable success. And so now we just have to build off of what we've done and just never get satisfied.
Well, Coach, September's a few months away, but really looking forward to it. And thanks for joining us, and congrats on a great recruiting class.
Well, thank you, Travis. And as always, go Mad.